Alexa, turn TV light on. What's up YouTube, ReggieTECH here. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys something that I've been meaning to do for quite some time now. And if you guys haven't guessed it by now, it's installing some LED backlighting for my TV. I do want to say, excuse the wiring, that's not how it's going to be forever. I just got around to mounting this TV to the wall, and I have some stuff planned for underneath the TV in the near future, so stay tuned for that. But this LED light strip, I've been looking at doing something like this for a long time now, and I finally found one for just the right price, and here it is. I'm going to be sharing this with you guys, the full thing. Now, I know this looks like a long video, and that's just because I'm including both my failed attempts as well as the successes that I've had with installing this light strip. So just bear with the video, it's a really good one. You guys are going to see the full extent of installing this light strip. So you guys, without further ado, I'm going to take you through an unboxing of the product itself. Then I'm going to take you through the installation and then my full comprehensive review on the light strip at the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoy. So here it is, everyone. This is the NiteBird Smart LED light strip that's made specifically for TVs or monitors. I picked this up on Amazon, and I have been looking to get this or get something like this for such a long time, and I finally decided to get it because this one was for such a great price. I picked this up for about maybe 11 or 12 bucks at the time of purchase. I just checked on Amazon today to see what the price is, and it's just a couple days after I bought this, and it's about $13–14 now. Still not bad for the features that comes with this light strip for your television. So it is a smart light strip, so that means you can control it with either your smartphone or your smart home system, and that is amazing because it gives you ease of use. So here's the box. On the front of it you get the nice logo right here, Nightbird. You get a nice image of how the product looks in an entertainment setting, and then you get some more information down here about it. It's a smart LED light strip. It's 9.2 feet. That's the total length of the light strip itself. It can change to up to 16 million different colors. I don't even know if I can name 100 different colors, so that's pretty crazy. You can also do the music function with this, so the lights will dance with the music or sound that's playing. And you also have voice control, and that's just with your smart home devices. It does work with the Amazon Alexa, and it does work with the Google Assistant, and then it also works with Wi-Fi, and that's how it'll be set up, and you can use it through their specific app, just through your Wi-Fi network like that. Coming over to the back of the box, it does give you some more in-depth information and some more details on what each of the specific things it does and what it's about. So that's the back of it. You know, it's backlight your TV or computer, plug into the USB port on the back of your TV or PC monitor for a great movie or gaming experience. It does support that voice control, vast color options, 16 million, that's pretty insane. Remote control, so you can do it with your phone. You don't actually have a physical remote control, but the remote control can be downloaded through their app, and you can use that from your smartphone. You do have device sharing. It does support the music play, so it'll dance with your music. Flexible material and easy installation. Let's see how that goes. So it does give you some parameters right here. The input is 5 volts, 1 amp, and the light emitting mode is RGB. The Wi-Fi frequency, as with all these smart devices, is 2.4 gigahertz. And the Wi-Fi network, this is the specific network types it supports, 802.11, B, G, or N. And that's only on the 2.4 gigahertz network side of things. And then right here you do get the little QR code so that you can go ahead and quickly download their specific app so that you can control this and set it up. And it also says that it's available on both the App Store and the Google Play Store. So let's go ahead and open this up and see how everything looks. So as we get into the packaging, the first thing that we will see is the light strip. So here's the light strip. It comes in this nice anti-static baggie to protect the electronics. And once we open the bag, we can actually take a look at the light strip itself. It comes coiled up in this nice coil right here, and you can see the light strip as it is. So this is the whole light strip. It does have that 3M double-sided tape right there, so you know it's going to be a strong connection. And the light strip itself does have that, I believe it's like a TPU or a rubbery kind of material topping all the electronics on top of it. And what that does is it makes it waterproof. One of the big selling points that the maker puts on the advertisement on Amazon is that this is waterproof. So I guess this is a good light strip to have if you're planning on putting a TV outside, or maybe if it's in a very kind of moist environment, just to protect the electronics in the light strip. So that's a good added feature that this light strip comes with. So putting the light strip aside, the next couple of things we get in the box are what look to be some extra little sticky pieces right here, or maybe they are the dust stickers, the dust remove stickers, so you can just remove dust with those. You do get the installation and user manual right here, and that's how it looks. It basically tells you how to download the app, how to set it up, and how to get everything configured. And finally in the box, it comes with one more user guide here, basically telling you the same exact thing actually as the other one. Not sure why they doubled up on the user guides. But the next thing we get in here is the actual USB and power connection. So this is how this light strip is going to get its power, and it's going to be able to be used. So this connector just goes straight into this, like so. And once this is plugged into the USB port on your TV, it'll get that 5 volts and 1 amp, and it'll power up this light strip. And this will also make it so that it can be controlled via your smart home system, that smart app, and also it has that little mic section there, and that's for the music detection, so that when you have music playing, it can dance and create a little light show for you. So you guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this installed, and I'll show you guys the process on how it's installed, and we'll see how it looks afterwards. So the first step, like with installing any kind of LED light strip or any light strip of that matter, you should always wipe down the surface with some alcohol rub and a microfiber cloth. I like using the microfiber cloth over the paper towels just because it doesn't leave behind any of that kind of dust that comes around with the paper towels. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this down right now. Alright, and once that's clean, the next thing that you should do is take measurements. I do have a 50-inch TV, so I went ahead and kind of divided that 9.2 feet into the 4 parts that I'll need to cover with this light strip. On the advertisement, or on the listing on Amazon, it does show that this will cover a 32-inch TV with the full perimeter with that LED strip. But with the bigger size TVs, you'll have to go closer towards the center in order to get that LED strip to wrap right around. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do now. I have gone ahead and measured this out prior to the video, just so that I can make sure that everything will fit properly. And those measurements are 18 inches down each side of the TV, and then it's going to be 37 inches across the top and the bottom of the TV. Because 9.2 feet is just about 110 inches, that's how I got the measurement. I just did 18 on each side, and then for the top and bottom, it's going to be 37 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and measure that out. I'm going to put a little piece of tape just to mark where it is, and then we'll get started with putting this LED light strip on the TV. So it turns out I wasn't recording while I was doing the measurements, so I'm sorry about that. But all you have to do basically is measure from the center of your TV, make sure that both sides are equal, and then you'll get your measurement for where it's supposed to go. So in my case, it's supposed to be 37 inches across the TV and 18 inches up and down. So from this side to the next side of the TV, it's 37 inches on the inner side. So that's how I put it on purpose, so that when I lay the light strip, I can just lay it straight across, and it'll be much easier that way. So right here is where I want that controller to sit, somewhere right here. So I'm going to start the LED light strip from here, and then I'll work my way out. So this is how I'm going to do it. Alright, and that's about it. I have finished installing the light strip. I didn't get it to exactly how I wanted it at first because of the weird shape and all the indents that this TV has. It's just a little difficult to get this to stick properly on certain spots and make those different curves. On the listing on Amazon, it does say that you can bend and crease these edge parts of the light strip just so that you can get them to kind of conform to the shape that you want them to. It is a little bit tricky and it is a little hard to bend them and shape them to the way you want, but I think I'm pretty satisfied with the way that this kind of turned out here. So let's go ahead and power it up and we'll see how everything looks. Alright, so I didn't like the way how most of that came out, so I did a little bit of work off camera. But these little black strips here, they're actually like, they have adhesive on one side, so they stick very well to whatever surface they're put on. And then you can stick these light strips right directly on there, and it creates a better and more secure connection. I did that on the four corners here, and it made it turn out a lot better, and the hold is a lot stronger than it was before. Alright you guys, so as the statement goes, third time's the charm. After I went ahead and powered it up, set it up, and I was videotaping the whole setup and everything, I realized that once I used the music function for this light strip to react to the sound, it wasn't reacting to the sound well unless the volume was extremely loud. And even then, it wasn't really grasping the sound to make the changes in the light colors and the light speeds and the beats that it makes and things like that. So I realized that because I put the mic that's on the controller all the way up here, it didn't work out. It wasn't grasping the sound that was coming from the TV speakers. So I went ahead and I removed the entire light strip and I reran everything so that the mic controller would come down closer to where the TV speaker is located. And after that, it worked fine. It worked perfectly well. The only problem was that the adhesive on the back of the light strip was starting to get weak. And that's not the light strip's fault. That's not the company's fault. The light strip, the original adhesive, it was grasping against the TV really, really well prior to me, removing it 3 times. So that wasn't the issue at all. The light strip actually has a really good adhesive, but because I removed it so many times, I just added some pieces of 3M double-sided tape, double-sided adhesive strips to different points in it, and that's how I reapplied it. Most of the adhesive is good, like the parts that are going across the metal, the part that's going across the bottom, but there are some parts that it was a little weaker just because I kept removing it and putting it back on. But third time's the charm, it's working perfectly well now. I'll go ahead and show you guys from the different angle, and I'll also show you a little clip on how it starts up the first time and how the setup goes for it. Alright, so I've gone ahead and turned off the lights just so that when I turn this TV on and that light strip gets power, we'll be able to see how it turns on, as well as seeing the rapidly blinking lights so that we know that we are able to pair it now. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the TV on now. Let's go ahead and check out how it looks. Alrighty, and just as we see it there, it is rapidly blinking, so that means it's ready to be configured. I'll just open up the application, go to add a new device, choose the type of device I want to add, which is going to be light strip, and then it's going to ask me to connect to my 2.4 gigahertz network and add this device to it. Once this is connected, you'll see it turn to a steady blue light like this, and then it's just going to finish up the configuration, and I'll show you guys how it's used. Alright you guys, so I've been using this light strip for the past 2 days so that I can get a full comprehensive understanding, as well as get to learn all the features of this light strip so that I can share it with you guys. This light strip is super cool, very intuitive, very easy to use, and it has a ton of features. I do want to let you guys know that the way to access all of its features is really to either use its app, the app that they have created for this smart strip, or the Smart Life application. I've featured that Smart Life application in a lot of previous videos regarding any of the smart devices that I have done reviews on. It's a very robust application that really houses a lot of the different platforms for these smart devices. So both the Smart Life application and the Go Sound application both have the same features for this light strip. So I think that it's made all in one and the same. But unfortunately, while using Amazon Alexa, all you can pretty much do is change the light's colors or dim it down or turn it on and turn it off. It doesn't respond to the music function, or maybe there's just a specific phrase that I'm not saying for it to recognize what to do. But it's very simple, so I can basically say, Alexa, turn TV light off. Or Alexa, turn TV light on. Alexa, change TV light color to red. But then when I say something like this, Alexa, change TV light strip to music.
I'm not sure.
She doesn't recognize it. But if we go ahead and open up the application, and this is how it looks. This is basically the main screen. You have the on and off button right in the center. So if I touch that, it'll turn the light off. If I tap it again, it'll turn it on. It has the color dial right here, so I can keep spinning this to select whatever shade or whatever color I want the light strip to turn to, which is pretty cool. You can set the saturation levels so that it can be much lighter than the actual color, so you can actually kind of ice it out or fade it out. And then you can set the brightness to whatever you'd like it to be, so lower or higher. Then there's also another cool feature called Scene. So when you tap on Scene, it gives you these options here. So there's an option called Night. It'll change it to like a kind of night mode to take the strain off your eyes. There's a reading mode. There's a party mode. There's a leisure mode. There's a soft mode. There's rainbow, where it'll eventually start to change the colors. There's a mode called shine, which it'll do a pulsing action with those colors. And then there's a mode called gorgeous, where it'll just cycle through those colors in a very smooth and pleasing kind of look. Then we go over to the music function, and this is where the app gets a little weird. So if we click on music, it'll tell us that it wants to access the phone's audio recording. So we don't actually have to do the audio recording on the phone. Once we click on that music option, it'll automatically let the light know that we want music. And as you guys can see, the light is kind of sort of responding to my voice. If I were to go ahead and play one of my videos, we'll see that light respond more appropriately to the sound because the control box is now right by the speaker. What's up YouTube, ReggieTECH here. So it's been a while since I posted a video, but I have a couple of things in the works. And talking about works, I went ahead and purchased this Works axis. So this is a 2-in-1 tool. It has a reciprocating saw as well as a jigsaw built into one single tool. with an axis that allows you to swivel out that joint, and you can either turn it into a jigsaw or a reciprocating saw depending on your needs. And then we'll also take one more look at another video where I'm actually playing some music. You'll see the lights work a lot better there. But if you want to check out that works video, that is the newest video that I've uploaded previously to this one. It's a really cool 2-in-1 tool. You guys should check it out. I'll leave it up in the top right hand corner. What's up YouTube, ReggieTECH here. Today we're going to be reviewing this really cool flame atmosphere speaker from a company called ReggieTECH. So here we go. Alright, and you guys get the gist of how that music action works. It's a really cool feature. Unfortunately, I can't play a regular song due to, copyright policies and stuff like that. But that little copyright-free track right there that was on this previous video I made works very well with that music function. Overall, I think this light is super cool. I really like the feature of having the music, and I like those other cool features as well. I've got to say, one of my favorite features that it has got to be the gorgeous feature. I just like seeing it change to all those different colors in that smooth action. It just looks nice and it's pleasing. The light isn't so bright that it's overpowering the television or making your eyes hurt. It's actually creating that ambient effect around the TV so that it's kind of taking the strain off your eyes if you're watching TV in the dark. It does create that immersive kind of atmosphere, I feel, when you're watching a movie or something like that, so it's really nice. All in all, this Nightbird Smart LED light strip is an awesome product. I wish that I installed it correct the first 2 times. Wish it didn't have to come to the 3rd time to install it correctly, but that's what it came to. That was just because I didn't really know how to install it or what I was going off of. It didn't really come with instructions to show you how you should put this onto the TV. So it goes more on common sense, I guess. Hopefully, if you guys watch this video and you guys do go ahead and buy this product, hopefully my mistakes help you guys have a much better successful installation than I did. Hopefully I'll buy some more of these and install them for family and stuff like that. It's a really nice light strip to have around your TV. It's a smart light strip. It doesn't come with a physical remote, but you can use your phone for the remote. And who doesn't have their phones with them at all these days? Everyone has a phone on them at all times. You also have that smart home feature, so you can use either your Amazon Alexa or your Google Home to control this as well. It's really cool. I 100% would definitely recommend this light strip. I took a chance on it. It was for a great price and it totally paid off. So if you guys are looking to get an LED light strip, or if you're now looking to get one after seeing this video, I'll be leaving a link to it down in that description box below. Just go ahead and check that out. And if you guys have any questions or comments on this light strip, go ahead and comment them down in that comment section below as well. I know this video was super long, but that's just because I wanted to show you guys all the mistakes and the time it kind of took me to get this installed properly, because sometimes the installation doesn't go flawlessly, and I feel like showing you guys the mistakes I made will help you guys make a better installation on your own product. So if you guys enjoy this kind of content and you guys want to see more content just like this, consider subscribing to my channel. So with all that being said, you guys, stay safe, stay healthy, stay well, and I'll see you next time.